Now, an all-out invasion and all-out military action by China against Taiwan to capture it, to invade it, seems unlikely at present, despite the warnings coming in from China, but it is the very thing that Taiwan's entire existence and defense is basically preparing for and has been for many, many years. I want to quickly just take you through a couple of scenarios of what such an escalation might look like, especially in light of what China has been warning. Remember, as we've just shown you, China has already begun step one. They've started their military drills to encircle the tiny island of Taiwan. China could possibly, if this escalates further, seize the Taiwanese island of Kinmen, which is just a few kilometers off the Chinese coast. That's another scenario being looked at. Remember, this is speculation, it's hypothetical, but it is seen in the realm of possibility if things spiral out of control. The third big attempt that would happen is an amphibious assault on Taiwan. This is seen by most experts as virtually impossible and one of the most difficult tasks to accomplish. But basically, if China needed to occupy and take back Taiwan, it would need to mount an amphibious assault on that tiny island. Basically, ships going onto the land to eject its troops to become an occupying force. Remember, at this point of time, if something like this should ever happen, Taiwan would continue to defend itself. It would reject all talks with China, as it always has. It has never said, we are willing to talk about the reunification. If this happens, once again, speculative, China would escalate this entire situation into a full, complete military blockade of Taiwan, basically cutting Taiwan completely off from the entire world. It would also activate a no-fly zone in this area, which basically means that any aircraft without authority flying into airspace around Taiwan runs the risk of being shot down by Chinese fighters. So a blockade of Taiwan would be the next escalation. China would then begin a big amphibious and airborne invasion. That's the actual ground and sea invasion of the island of Taiwan in an extreme situation. It will make a move to seize the island, take control of the entire island of Taiwan before the United States can reach. Taiwan would then reply by declaring total war and emergency, with its entire political leadership controlling both the politics and the war from a huge network of underground bunkers inside Taiwan. So that's what I wanted to give you, just a glimpse of what an escalating extreme situation would actually look like. Most experts agree that it's highly unlikely that such a situation would ever come about. But like I said, many experts are also unanimous that with China continuing to try and demonstrate action and painting itself into a corner, especially after Nancy Pelosi's visit, on the idea of reunification of Taiwan, the unpredictability of Beijing has set off alarm bells around the world.